Ladies and gentlemen, I can't tell you how happy I am to be playing a Roblox FPS game that isn't Phantom Forces right now. As you guys have seen, I haven't uploaded for like, I don't know, a month and a half, close to 2 months now, and that's surely just been burnt out. Phantom Forces hasn't been remotely fun to me lately, and that's why I'm so excited about Frontlines. If you're anyone who's remotely involved in Roblox FPS games, there's no way you haven't heard of this or played this game yet. And if you have not heard of this or played this game yet, please give it a try. With this big of a project and how much has gone into it and how much more they can do, this has a lot of flaws still. And I'm going to kind of highlight some of these as we go through the video just because they're hard not to. This game is gorgeous. It runs well. Well, it runs well if you have a good computer, which is one complaint. But the game is absolutely gorgeous. It's made its rounds on Twitter. I know people, Jake Sucky or whatever his name is, one of the big, like, gaming news reporter dudes, has made tweets about it. I know Creekcraft made a tweet that I think some of these tweets have gotten over 1 million views. The game is blown up. As it should. They're comparing it to, you know, Roblox Call of Duty, which is obviously a very easy comparison to make. I'm sure anyone who plays Call of Duty can definitely see where they're coming from with this. This game is everything that we have wanted for so long. I personally think that with their more time and development going into this, that this will easily become the best FPS game that Roblox has ever seen, sort of officially dethroning Phantom Forces at one point. If you can't tell, I'm a huge fan of this, but like I said, this game does have its faults. And one of them is going to be this gun, the Asval, which truthfully, in my opinion, is the best gun in the game. Not only because it's damage and it's handling and everything, but when you go to magazine, you get a 30-round mag. When I actually spawn in, I have a 50-round mag. How that happened? I don't know. Am I going to abuse it? The best part about it is I don't see how this actually got through to the game, because it clearly says 30-round magazine. And then it's 50. Doesn't make any sense, but like I said, I'm going to abuse it as long as possible because everyone should. If you're able to get this gun, you get it and you use it to its fullest potential. Having the 50-round magazine is kind of a requirement to use this gun to its fullest potential, but at the same point, you can get away with just the standard 20 if need be. On a map like this, which is Launch, I believe it's called, this gun is just awesome. And you're going to see as I go through here that I could just run through enemies with ease. Now, of course, hitting headshots with any gun on this game will allow you to get super fast kills. But with this gun, it's just a smidge faster. Another issue with this, if you take a look at the bottom right of my screen, I'll show this real quick. You're going to notice that when I go to reload, your reload actually happens a lot faster than what the animation shows. So let me go and I'll shoot a bullet. Watch at the bottom right. I'm able to shoot already. You reload like, I don't know, a few seconds faster than the actual animation will show, which I don't think many people know, because it definitely leads to a lot of people getting killed because they're sitting there reloading thinking that they can't shoot yet when they most definitely can. And that's something that I'm sort of getting used to because I also don't think that's how it's supposed to behave. This game is still a beta and there are going to be glitches and bugs that need to be ironed out as time goes on. So I'm not trying to rip on them too much for that. Now the 30 and 50 round mag, I am kind of ripping on them for. But so far this game has been nothing but a pleasure to play. Like I said, Phantom Forces has kind of dominated as far as like good FPS games. Now, I understand things like Arsenal and whatnot exist. I wouldn't even really consider Arsenal, like, yes, it's an FPS, but not in the FPS sense that I'm thinking of. Arsenal's more of like a mini game to me. It's all just stupid game modes and weird, silly guns. I'm talking about like an actual shooter, you know, one that could have like a competitive league to it, which I seriously hope something like this does. Would I participate in it? Probably not. I just don't have the time to grind games like I used to. However, I would love to see that for other people. A game that runs this well and could be played by this many people. I think it has 3,500 active players, and it's, you know, it's pretty late. It's 10:30 at night Eastern time right now. Like it's late. We're missing a ton of features. This game could have a lot more guns. It could have a lot more customization. It could have a lot more everything, honestly. And this game is only going to get better, man. You look at it now and it's like, wow, how crazy this game is. Now, one thing it does better than most other FPS games on Roblox is that it doesn't have static spawns, meaning that when we push into an area, they go ahead and rotate to a different spawn point. The issue with that currently is that it's way too predictable. It's so easy to know exactly where they're going to be spawning and just kind of run a constant rotation. Now, that happens on any game, even games like Call of Duty with like 100-man development teams and, you know, ridiculous amounts of money and timing going into them, they still have that same spawn trapping issue, and it's very difficult to fix on any game. However, it's definitely more prevalent here than in some others. But at least the spawns do rotate. At least that is a possibility, and that's something that can not only be worked on in the future, but something that can be improved in the future as we go through. So I'm super excited for that. I really want everyone to give this a try. I think that you would love it. I might even try to go for one of the first 100 kill games. I don't know if that's happened yet, but maybe that's something I try for a video for fun. Nonetheless, thank you guys so much for watching. A link to this game will be in the description. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.